Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing our final part of the Lego Ninjago Samurai X Cave Chaos. You can see it's already really big. We have an entire portion to build on this side right here. So this is kind of how far we made it. And then some minifigures and accessories over here. We're not going to really get into a lot of the detail. If you want to see if you missed any of that, check out the previous videos. There's a link down below. So we are on to our 7th bag. This bag should go pretty quick because it's a lot of bricks and pieces. And it may be very similar to kind of the beginning of the right side over there. Okay, so there's all of our contents for our bags. Start with one of these big loose pieces. I'm trying to figure out the best way to move that out of the way so we can see everything. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we are on page 145, moving to 146. This is instruction step 167. The instructions are one large book. So I would say we're definitely looking at the book as far as how many pages are left. We're definitely in the home stretch, although there are quite a few pages still remaining. Now that being said, a lot of the steps are 1 or 2 pieces each step, so it makes the build go pretty quickly. And I will also try to not waste any time by talking. I usually don't. I usually try to go through these pretty quickly. But sometimes I get caught up with some of the play features and start to figure out the set more than just building it. Which I think a lot of people probably could be guilty of. You know, after all, it is a toy we're playing with here. Alright. This big corner wedge piece. Brick and a sloped brick. Couple corner plates stacked on top. Goes right there. 2, 3. So for each step, I always like to pull all the parts needed. They do give you a good part quantity for each step, so that helps a lot. Okay. 2 bricks and 1 slotted brick. So it goes here. So we have one of these big ugly rock pieces. Goes there. Have a Technic brick with a axle hole. We're going to take this red axle, this axle connector piece, connect it like this. We have another brick with one of these click joint pieces. That just goes there. Alright, now we have a black plate, a green. So we have these, for the most part the set is earth tone colored, and then you have this random bright green piece. So that's gonna go there. We have these 4 2x2 plates with a click hinge piece on the top. Four 1x2s and a couple 1x1s. Turn this around. Start adding these to the outside of the piece. So this is basically the outer side of the cave. So there's a lot of rock and sand colors. And then the inside, or what you see over here, is on the inside of the cave, but the outer walls are all made up of the rock and sand and earth, all that other organic material. Alright, so we have these tall structural column pieces. Have some Technic pinholes in the sides. Turn this back around. So you can see it's getting quickly pretty big. Okay, we have these 2x2 fluted round bricks. That little piece will go back here, tucked inside that rock piece. Alright, do a Technic brick with a plate, another Technic brick, a couple friction pins, and this will attach in those pinholes. And we have this dark bluish gray rock piece go right there. This long, wait a minute, Looks like okay. I skipped that whole step, did I? Oh. I skipped some parts of a step. Let me backtrack just a bit. So this will go there, there. Too much talking, not paying attention. Okay, now we got it. Can't believe I missed all those pieces. So now, this will span all the way across. Next we have a couple of these bricks with the trans smoke colored tall brick on it. Those are going to get stickers. And if you watched the previous video, part number 3, you may see some of this is repetitive. We built something very similar to this in the last video. Okay. So one of them's going there. Do the other sticker. That one's gonna go right there. All right. So I made sure I pulled all the parts I needed for this step. Try not to mess up anymore. Alright, looks good. Just a couple parts for this step. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit different. We didn't have this piece in the last video. Have a stud, and then we have 5 of these 1x1 plates with a clip on it. Ow. That slipped and kind of pinched me. Alright. And pieces flying everywhere. Okay, so we take these trans, I guess neon or fluorescent orange antenna pieces, clip them onto these clips. You can see it creates a kind of like a laser beam, either detector or a holding cell of some sorts. It shows this piece attaching there. Okay. It shows it being folded over like that. So it does look like a jail cell. Alright, so there's our jail. Next up, we have a tile with a sticker. Sticker number 11. We had 2 sticker sheets in this set. This is the large one, and this is the last sticker off of the large sticker sheet. Still have a medium-sized sticker sheet that still has a couple stickers on it. Okay, so this looks like a blueprint plan or schematic that's going to go in there. Alright, we have 2 of these sand blue windscreen pieces. They both go here, there. This piece is actually supposed to be like that. Okay. So it kind of creates a little ramp going up. Piece there. All right, so that completes bag number 7. We have 2 more bags left. Let's go ahead and start on bag number 8. Okay, we have everything for bag 8 dumped out. It's just going to continue building on to this part of the cave. Let me go ahead and pull all the parts for this step. So, slide this over just a bit. 4 1x2 sand colored bricks. Go there. This large panel. Okay, so it looks like we're going to create a little control panel or control area up here because we have these 2 printed slopes. They have a little keypad on them. These will both go there. Alright, we have our next big ugly rock piece. This will slide in there. Some 2 tall bricks there. A couple 1x4 plates stacked on top of each other. These are some sort of support column. A couple 1x1s to infill here. These rock pieces have a lot of vertical void pieces that if you're going to attach bricks properly, you have to fill them in with something. So that's kind of what that was for. Oops. Okay, so over here we have an assortment of these white bricks with random white cheese slopes on them. Two, three, one. Okay, we have this tall structural strut or column looking piece. Goes there. Let me pull the parts before I get too far. There's quite a few little parts in this step. Two, got that one. Okay. So, attach some plates and studs to this long plate. This will go right there. Kind of span that opening, this little ramp area. Two, three, two brackets. Couple brackets. I'm gonna stack 3 bricks. That'll go there. So this is creating a nice little kind of mountainside looking piece. So you kind of have these pieces tapering up to where it looks like a hill or some sort. Okay. Let's see here. Turn this back this way. Looks like we're going to start finishing off the top of this. Okay. This detail is similar to one we did on the other video, part 3 video. That will simply go there. Alright, move this to the side. Looks like we have our little control panel area to build. This is going to be very similar to the one in the part 3 video as well. There's our window frame with our translite blue piece. We have a sticker that's going to go on it. Piece. Guess what time it is? That's right, it's last sticker time. Now that we're almost done with the set, we finally used all the stickers. Okay, so this one goes here. Another hinged plate on top to hold it all together. And this is the same little lantern detail we saw on the other side. Goes there. Bring this back over. So we have a couple friction pins back here. They're going to connect to those pinholes on the side of that Technic brick. Bam, just like that. A nice little command center. Alright, now we have our detail on top, or the earth portion of the cave. Okay, this goes all the way up here, just like that. And not quite done with it yet. I was going to say we're going to attach it to the other piece, but not yet. We have... I did forget one little piece. It was on the very last step. It goes right here. Alright, so we have a little bit more detail to add to this one before we connect it to the main cave. So let's finish it all up here on our final bag, bag number 9. Okay, we have everything for bag 9 dumped out. We have our final 2 minifigures to build. I thought there was only one left, but I was wrong. There's 2. So, kind of pulling all the parts together for them. So our first one is General Kozu, or Kazu. He's got the double torso. You can see he's got the 4 arms. And of course the evil painted face with the evil grin. Evil laugh. Single printed face, but it's a good one. Look at that. Very evil. So he's got the battle helmet with the big face mask piece. This one can be a little tricky sometimes to get on there because there's a couple little knobs on the red part, and they have to line up with some little indentations on the helmet to make it look right. Yep. There we go. And on the top of the helmet, it's going to have these little horns. Actually kind of big horns. And we have a weapon. This weapon is very similar to all of the Ninjago villains. It has the same little handle piece, but then the blade or melee type weapon is a little bit different on each one. So, which hand do we want to put this in? We got 4 to choose from. Instructions show it on the top left. His left. Our right. Okay. That's an evil looking minifigure if I've ever seen one. Very cool though. Alright, our last one is Lloyd. Lloyd. Got 2 L's. Have you seen the trailer? The teaser trailer for the Ninjago movie yet? It looks pretty funny. I didn't know how they were going to spin the Ninjago Lego movie, but it looks like they're doing it like they've done a lot of the 2 previous ones, the Lego movie and the Batman Lego movie, where it's a lot of comedy. Okay, so there's our last minifigure. Alright, next we're going to build a little droid guy to help out around the cave. Start with this dish and bar. We'll slide a steering wheel all the way down it. Have a Travis brick. It's going to slide on the bar as well. And this is, oops. Kind of messed that up. There was supposed to be a bushing there. It's easy enough fix. Down, that back on. There we go. I have a couple clips here. And next is little arms. With some little hands. Top him off with a little communications antenna. It also kind of looks like a head. And we'll go ahead and give him a tool. This big oversized wrench. Okay, so there's our little repair droid. He's actually gonna sit right in here on that blue jumper tile. Alright, move that to the side. We're gonna have a, looks like some sort of dragon head of some sort to build. And this is gonna go over that side entry of the cave. So we have some Technic elements. Stacking plates now. Alright, we have a bracket. Sloped brick. On the side of this, we have that cheese slope plate combo and then a baby bow shaped sloped piece, and now this piece. This is interesting. We have a little airplane vertical fin clipping on there. All right, put that down for a second. All right, so I have this big bionicle blade piece. It came loose where it came in a unnumbered bag when we originally opened the set. So it's one of the last large pieces that was in that unnumbered bag. So we're sandwiching it between some of these Technic pieces. Okay, take this. This will slide. Some pinholes right there. And those 3 long blue friction pins line up with those just right. You can see that blade is going right down the middle of this piece we're making. So now we'll build the other half of it to snap onto the other side. So this is pretty much identical to what we just did on the other side. It's just a flipped version of it. Okay. That will pop on there. It's kind of flimsy right now. We have a few more pieces to make before it'll get very sturdy. Okay, looks like those two go like that. Now we have these curved wedge bricks. Turn it over. These wheels, no tires on them, just wheels. Now we have these two panels. Those like that. So maybe those wheels are the eyes. Turn it back around. Let's see, we got a little detail piece to make. Okay, so we'll bring over our cave, our bricks, clip on there. That piece will go there. Piece goes all the way up here. This axle will slide all the way down into that piece. That's what we can use to open our jail cell area. Alright, so move all of our extra pieces off to the side. Let me adjust my camera because we are done. We're going to pull this all together and check it out. So, I don't know if you could see it or not, but there's a Technic brick here with some pinholes in it, and we have this brick right here with those pins, so those will line up, and we'll slide it together. There we go, and that is our cave. So we have this big piece. I'm looking at the instructions. They kind of show, they don't really show the play features at all. They just kind of show everything kind of pulled together. So we'll put Jay and his motorcycle over here. Then we have all of our other minifigures. Of course, all of their accessories and everything is going to fall off as soon as I start placing them. Especially these little rice farming hat pieces. Yeah, the snake is the worst. He doesn't really stand up at all. Trying to be careful and it just all falls down. 2 more figures. Oh yeah, and this guy, I forget his name. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It's a enormous set. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. But there's a lot of cool functions as far as you have your jail cell over here. You have this little flying pod piece. You have your 2 control areas, and then there's also the control panels on these screens. These platforms will actually slide out. Let me move him carefully so he doesn't fall. So you can see how this platform slides out like that. You can slide it back in. And then we have another little pod over here, and then of course you have your exosuit. So you can take a minifigure, put them in there, Close them up, and they become semi-protected in this mechanical suit. That's pretty cool. And then the little pod pieces will connect also to the suit. Parts of these come off, and then that other little flying piece will come off, and then you have your big skull gate thing over here. Jay can zoom out with his motorcycle, and then this thing will close down, so it'll fend off any trespassers. Alright, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you checked out all 4 parts, then guess what? You're my biggest fan. So appreciate that. If you love the Ninjago videos, I have a link down below to all of my Lego Ninjago videos that I have posted. So you can sit there and binge watch them all weekend and get your fix of Lego Ninjago. So thanks again. Make sure to comment, and we will see you in the next one.